David Aldridge is on our sideline. And Greg, when you take a glance at these teams, they love attacking in transition. I think we're going to see baseline-to-baseline basketball.
Oh, absolutely. For me, the difference maker will be which team can slow the other down. I think that's who wins this game ultimately.
Now here's Anderson. And Wells the bucket on the assist by Anderson.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
Miller outside. Maggette outside. Down low. Olowokandi. Zach Randolph with the rebound. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Portland. To the paint. Randolph's shot is good.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Miller, the pass to Brand. Over Pippen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Oh, not an easy shot, especially for a big Brand with a nice stroke.
Outside Pippen. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Wells. No good that time. Nice D from Odom. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Maggette. The rebound by Pippen.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Miller. And here is Odom. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
Yet when a game gets snug or tight, that's where cagey teams often execute and get easy offense. Either they get to the line or they get something inside, and if they do get to the line, they make them count.
Here's Miller. Portland making their last shot. Brand sets a screen for Miller. Brand left side. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Pippen, and he drops it in from the low post.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. Uses that length to score through contact.
Miller kicks it to Odom. Inside, nabbing another steal.
And how many times have we seen him make a theft like that?
Almost too many to count. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Portland.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The first one falls.
And when Wells stays in control of his emotions, now he plays with a lot of energy and a bit of an edge, he's really terrific.
And Wells drops them both. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8-point game. Brand sets a screen for Odom. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Working the blocks nicely. Lamar Odom dumps it in from inside.
Portland leading by 6. McGinnis covered by Miller. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Wells. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Odom. And Elton Brand pulls it down. Clippers trail by 6. Maggette kicks to Brand.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pippen with the steal. Randolph a screen. Here's McGinnis. The step back jumper is good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
To the inside. Here's Maggette. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Solid team basketball, keeping the ball moving and creating a great shot.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Wells for the 3. Here's Randolph, and he converts the layup. Randolph's got his second bucket tonight.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here is Miller. Last game he had 10 points. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Brand, and finished off by Brand.
Keeping things plain and simple in the screen and roll. Brand, excellent execution.
Pass to Wells. Back to Anderson. Outside Pippen. Portland moving the ball around. Wells wide open. It's hauled in by Andre Miller.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Odom. He had 13 points in the win against Golden State.
Odom was not going to allow that foul to keep him from scoring the ball. Well done.
You know, the middle of the season, Greg, can be a tough stretch for some teams with guys worn out and the postseason still a long ways away.
And in my mind, this is where the great teams really start to separate, because they'll maintain focus while others maybe start to wane a little bit.
And that one falls for Odom.
You look at the versatility of Odom, especially at the defensive end where he can guard multiple positions, makes him extremely valuable.
McGinnis covered by Miller. Pass to Anderson. And here is Wells. And Odom pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now, here is Maggette. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State. From downtown, and it's Portland with the rebound. Randolph's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Anderson. Spins over Maggette, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Odom, the pass to Miller. Back to Odom. It's Miller on the wing. Here's Brand. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. They need this one. And it's Randolph with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Trailblazers leading by 3. Stoudemire the pass to Wells. No good on the triple. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Brand, a screen on Stoudemire. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Pippen. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And Pippen slams it in.
Well, I like to see Pippen being this assertive at the rim. He puts that impressive athleticism to good use there.
Miller surveying the floor. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. Pippen with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Clippers trail by 3. Now Miller. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Olowokandi. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Piatkowski. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Portland leading by 3. Here's Wells. Offline with his 3.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Brand. Nice D from Pippen.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Wells dishes to Stoudemire. For 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Brand's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Piatkowski, covered by Wells. Here's Piatkowski, hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Stoudemire the pass to Pippen. Now here's Randolph.
Randolph was an Indiana State champion coming out of high school, so you know the pressure of the NBA doesn't bother him. There's nothing more intense than that when you talk about that Indiana high school tournament. Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Good on the second free throw. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Tries the spin move. Here's Piatkowski, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Daniels. Right side Sabonis. Out to Stoudemire. Leaps for it. Pass to Woods. On the wing, Daniels. Here's Sabonis. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Here's Jaric. And it's all evened up.
Boy, he put the move on the D right there and made sure to finish it off.
The Trailblazers' shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Stoudemire finds Daniels. Back to Stoudemire. Fires the 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And Los Angeles guys shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Piatkowski. That's in there dueling with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Stoudemire, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Stoudemire. Stolen by Dueling. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. To the left side wing. Clippers moving the ball around. Parks passes to Dooley. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now a 4-point Clipper lead. Here's Woods. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. Back to Stoudemire. 6 on the shot clock. Brown outside. 14 feet away. Daniels, no good. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets in Denver. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Sabonis grabs the ball. Trailblazers trail by 4. Stoudemire, the pass to Woods. Back to Stoudemire. Brown outside. Outside Daniels. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Jaric. He's covered by Daniels. To the paint, here's Wilcox. And it's Portland with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Daniels. Down low, Sabonis uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
The Clippers leading. And the Clippers call time here. In this upcoming draft, we'll welcome a youngster who many think Clark can become one of the all-time greats. With that being said, what do you think makes LeBron James so special?
Well, I think it's the total package, Kevin. You look at him, incredible size and speed and athleticism, and a skill level that is way beyond his years, especially when you look at how he sees the game and helps his teammates get easy shots. He's such a gifted passer. I really believe that's the best attribute of his game, is his passing ability and the way he likes to distribute the ball. If he's able to stay healthy and stay hungry, the sky's the limit for this guy.
We're on the lookout for the loudest fans who'd like a free t-shirt tonight. Who wants a t-shirt?
Now here is Brand. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Golden State.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
5 on the clock. Odom, the pass to Wilcox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
First free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Olowokandi checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Trailblazers trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Sabonis with the bucket.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Pass to Maggette from 20 feet out. And it's good off the back rim and in. Maggetti's got his second bucket of the night.
And the versatile Maggette showing off the quick release there.
Anderson outside. It's Pippen on the wing. Basket good. Pippen's got 6. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. They set the pick. Maggette kicks to Wilcox. It's good. Wilcox has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Clippers.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
McGinnis, guarded by Odom. Pass to Wells. Shot clock at 6. Over Brand. Rebounded by Wilcox. Clippers leading by 4. Brand with it. Now guarded by Wells. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
On the floor for the Clippers, number 20, Marco Yarrick.
Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Pippen. Pass to Wells. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McGinnis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And he knocks down the first one. Randolph's checked in for Sabonis. Andre Miller's checked in for the Clippers. That one misses. Clippers leading by 3. Odom deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Wells with the steal. Pass to Randolph. Here's Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Maggette with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Now here is Brand. Here's Olowokandi. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Anderson. 14 points from him the last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Clippers leading by 3. Miller outside. Maggette kicks it to Odom. The rebound by Pippen. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Randolph. It doesn't go for him. The Clippers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Now Maggette. Outside Odom. Here's the screen to stop the drought. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Trailblazers trail by 3. McGinnis covered by Maggette. Pass to Pippen. To the left wing. Here's Wells. Here's Randolph. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Refusing to give up on the play. Grabs the loose ball and then sends it back.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Maggette against Anderson. There's the double team with Randolph. Olowokandi.
Not a long trip to the rim for Olowokandi. He just pops up and puts it down.
Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Anderson outside. Randolph passes to Anderson. Out the basket. Anderson's got his first points in this one.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Inside. Stolen by Anderson. McGinnis covered by Miller. Back to Anderson. Pass to Wells. Looking to get it going. A rebound by Olowokandi. Olowokandi's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now, here is Maggette, defended by Anderson. Outside, Odom. Brand sets a screen for Odom. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Odom's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And what energy from Odom, just outworking the defense right there.
McGinnis, covered by Miller. Anderson outside. Randolph, a screen on Maggette. D2 from Anderson. It's hauled in by Andre Miller.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And the basket by Olowokandi.
Right through the defense. Strong stuff from Olowokandi.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Randolph. Bank shot, no good. Clippers leading by 4. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now here's Anderson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. McGinnis, covered by Miller. Here's McGinnis. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Screen by Brand to the paint. And it's Brand with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Clippers lead by 6. Live from the Rose Garden, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Zach Randolph.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now, here is Miller. He's covered closely. Here's Odom. Takes it off the glass. Odom's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
Loving the energy right now here in the 3rd quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Back to Randolph. And slam dunk by Randolph.
Thunderous jam. Wow.
And Odom's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Screen by Brand. Down low. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And fantastic work from Brand. You see how polished and comfortable he is inside.
Pass to Anderson. And it's Pippen in the corner. Over to the left wing. Here's Wells. A rebound by Olowokandi.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Miller outside. Fades back, and it's Brand that time on the assist by Miller. Miller's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Brand can really take over a game, and we're seeing that in this one.
Pass to Anderson. Pippen with the wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Pippen's got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside, Odom. Anderson against Spaghetti. There's the drive. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Randolph's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Stolen by Brand. Miller outside. Pass to Olowokandi. Back to Miller. Here's Spaghetti. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Because Brand is so strong, you've got to be physical with him, otherwise he'll go right through you, and as a result, the defenders often foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
A double-double threat and superb defender. Brand is exactly what you'd want from your big man.
And he sinks the second. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Anderson passes to Pippen. Now Randolph. Anderson outside. Back to Randolph. Plays it up off the glass. Randolph's got 14 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Odom on the wing. Covered by Wells. Spaghetti outside. From the arc. Rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th rebound in this one. McGinnis covered by Miller. Wells in the corner. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Oh, man, great vision.
Clippers leading by 4. Odom, the pass to Spaghetti. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6.
And good execution from Spaghetti inside. Doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Over to the wing. Right side, Randolph. 6 to shoot. Wells with it. Odom's there. And a shot by Wells, no good. And Odom's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. It's Miller on the wing. And here's Spaghetti. He has 6. To the middle. Here's Olowokandi. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Timeout.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Hey, fans,
to Wells. And Anderson kicks to Wells. Four on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lamar Odom picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And Wells drops them both. Clippers leading by 6. Outside, Odom to the paint, stolen by Pippen. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. McGinnis, covered by Miller. Pass to Randolph. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Randolph's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Grand sets a screen for Miller. And here is Odom from past the arc. The rebound by Anderson. McGinnis covered by Miller. Back to Anderson. Outside Pippen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
That free throw missing.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Daniels has checked in, and he's good on the second. Clippers leading by 3. Had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Olowokandi.
Yeah, you instantly see what Michael Olowokandi brings to his team. I mean, he's 7 feet tall and has a great wingspan, but even more than that, he's just a guy that plays with great effort.
Randolph, a screen on Miller. Good D by Miller. Los Angeles leading by 6. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pass to Daniels. It's good. Daniels has got his first points of the night. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Getty up top over Daniels. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Takes a 3. Kept alive. And it's Pippen with the extra effort. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, Pippen is about 6'8", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, using that reach to corral that rebound.
Miller outside. Maggette. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 5 assists tonight.
Not wasting any time off the catch.
McGinnis covered by Miller. Randolph, a screen on Miller. At the elbow, Randolph. And it's denied.
Boy, that length of Olo Candy coming into play there, getting a hand on that shot.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Wilcox is checked in for Candy. Here's Anderson. Down low, just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the block. He can't get that one. Nice D from Odom. Clippers leading by 5. And it's Miller in the corner. Back to Odom. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Maggette, and that one, good. Maggette's got 11 points.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Pass to Randolph. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
He's hit shot after shot. I'd keep feeding him. This man is on a mission.
Now Maggette with the shot. He can't get that one to fall. Anderson against Maggette. Anderson passes to Sabonis. That's tipped. It's stolen by Odom. On the wing, Miller. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Andre Miller.
Boy, that's a tough physical play there. Puts the defense in a tough spot and able to get the call.
The Trailblazers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. And Zach Randolph drops them both. 1:27 left to play in the third. Pass to Folks. Piatkowski. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Brand. Again, Los Angeles.
And right now, he is cooking. His guys would be smart to keep feeding the beast.
Stoudemire outside. Wells finds Daniels. Out left to the wing. Here's Randolph. They get it again. Sabonis, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Folks. He's covered by Randolph.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Clippers leading by 7. Pass to Wilcox. Now Brand. Out to the wing. Daniels with the steal. Here's Wells. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And for Portland, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Six on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Folks. Wells with the steal. And now Wells pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Finishing in style. Use that speed to get out in front.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Wilcox down low. Sabonis is there. Clock at 4. Yarich. Here's Brand. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Brand with the board and hoop. He's a monster on that glass.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Daniel. Here's Wells. Over Folks, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Parks, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Number 44, Cherokee Parks.
Clippers leading by 7. To the wing on the left. Here's Brand. Money from the wing. Brand's got 4 this quarter.
Man, that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Clippers have gone 2 or 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's Cherokee Parks. Pocket 6. Here's Yarich. Again, Los Angeles.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The kick out to Sabonis. Portland, no good that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Pippen's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Oluwakandi's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 11. So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mo Cheeks was talking about with his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Daniels with it. Stoudemire outside. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Sabonis. And it's Stoudemire missing. Clippers leading by 11. Pass to Olowokandi. Here is Wilcox. To the paint. And it's Brand with the jam.
Love watching Brand slam it down. Powerful throwdown.
Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Daniel. Now here's Wells. That falls. Nice feed that time from Antonio Daniels. Wells has got 4 this quarter. Here is Wilcox, defended by Pippen. To the inside, here's Brand. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they drew that one up perfectly. Caught the defense napping on that pick and roll.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Pass to Wilcox.
Portland foul on Xavier.
So both teams making some changes here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Olowokandi. On the wing, Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Down low, here's Brand, and finished off by Brand.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Anderson. And here's Pippen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Odom's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Maggette against Anderson. Maggette kicks it to Odom. Back to Maggette. Shoots it. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here's Anderson for 3. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Brand sets a screen for Miller. Maggette against Anderson. No good from Maggette.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Pass to Randolph.
And that's why you work it inside. You put the defense in an uncomfortable position.
Team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Zach Randolph taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Now Miller. Pass to Odom. Drives to the hoop. Clock at 6. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
And here's Anderson, covered by Maggette. Pippen outside. And Odom pulls it down. Odom's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Maggette kicks to Brand. Miller, the pass to Olowokandi. Anderson with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Brand passes to Miller. 3 on the clock. The 3. They grab their own miss. Basket counts. Brand's got 27.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Wells. McGinnis, covered by Miller. Here's McGinnis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Remains Portland ball.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They trail by 16. Pass to Wells. A second left. 2 seconds left.
Oh, great contest. Sticking with the shooter, making life difficult.
Misses the layup. Maggette the pass to Odom. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way,
Mind
and
the
that's
lanes.
full
Mind the
throttle,
lanes.
all day,
One shot.
all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
That one misses for Odom. Count it. Brand's got 29 in the game.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Randolph, a screen on Miller. 4 on the clock. A rebound by Olowokandi.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Stolen. Pass to Anderson. Now Randolph. 6 to shoot. Over Olowokandi. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Outside Odom. Out to Brand. Wide open. It's hauled in by Pippen.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Pass to Wells. Here's the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Olowokandi's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they're finally going to take a game in this heated season series. This victory will give them 1 win, 2 losses, with 1 left to play on the year against the Trailblazers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Brand.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Upside Pippen to halt the run. Rebounded by Odom.
Hey, get on Miller, get on Miller.
Now here is Miller. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time